Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming.
Welcome back, ESGN Nation, and welcome to another episode here of the Boston Red Sox franchise here on MLB The Show. And today we are going to be having a series here, and this of course will be a very important series for us, as today we are going to be taking on the red hot Toronto Blue Jays crew. Currently right now 20-8 in going into this series here, as we're currently 20-9. So we're just a half a game behind the Blue Jays, who have been playing some really good baseball. Currently right now they're on a 2-game winning streak. For us, we're on a 4-game winning streak, and both teams going into this game here, well, definitely there's gonna have to be some give and go here. As you see, we're 6-4 in the last 10. Of course, they're 5-5 in the last 10. So this is going to be a good battle here. And, of course, the winner of this series will, of course, take over the top of the American League East. And hopefully can hopefully, at least for us and our sake here, we can leapfrog them and kind of continue on and continue our winning streak that we're currently on right now. So there you see the Orioles 18-10, Yankees 13-16, and of course the Rays right now at 12-17. So as right now, it's pretty much I would say a 3-team race right now. We've got to add the Orioles in there because they're just not far from behind for us. Just what, a game and a half behind us. So we take a look at the lineup here today. Decent lineup. It's usually the usual lineup here. As you see, Tapia, of course, leading off there for us, and he's been hitting very well. And, of course, Corey Kluber, we've been seeing him a lot in these last couple of episodes here. 36 years of age. He's been in the league, of course, for 10 seasons, and here's the B potential. And, of course, he has started to regress here as he's 76 right now, and it's starting to kind of go down here. He's had a couple bad starts as of late, but we'll see here. He's been in he's 2-1 in 5 starts. 32 2/3 innings of work. He has 34 strikeouts with an ERA of 2.46. His last start was, of course, in that Orioles series that we've seen here on the channel. He had 6 innings. He gave up 4 hits, had a walk as well as a run, and had 7 strikeouts in that game. And of course, he'll be taking on Jose Barrios, who in 5 innings, he's 1-2 with 27 innings of work, 23 strikeouts, and he has pitched a 5.33. There you see Corey Kluber. So yeah, Kluber, we're having to go with him. And to be honest, when I'm playing as him, I feel like there's a little bit of a drop off when he gets into once he gets he's qualified for the for the start there, which is 5 innings. Seems like the sixth and really in the 6th inning start, that's where he starts to wobble, and I think that's where I really feel like that's where we may have to be, where he has to get pulled out here, because like I said, his numbers are kind of going down. And of course, we got a tough bat lineup here that we have to deal with. Of course, Vladdy Daddy Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who is right now at he has 97 at bats right now for the season, with 10 home runs, 35 RBIs, and an average of 371. He is definitely going to be a very dangerous batter there that we're going to have to deal with there in that 3, 4, and 5 hole. They've kind of had him shift around from time to time, so we'll see where he's at. But that lineup really, that 3, 4, 5, and I would even say the 6 hole, it's pretty dangerous for us to go up here against. As you see, we're kind of simulating this first game here today, as we'll jump in here whenever Kluber needs our help. And there you see just some of the simulation here. And like I said, I feel like when I pitch with Corey Kluber, he's kind of just wobbly that after coming out of the 5th inning there. 6th inning is kind of okay, we gotta get there's like 1 or 2 pitches that we have to have nailed down pretty solid for us to go, and then we can I feel like we have to try to pull him out, and before he gets to the 7th inning, because it seems like the 7th inning he just kind of goes off the table and just it's kind of like, okay, okay, what do we do now? And of course, I'm trying to make sure we got our guys warmed up and ready to go there in the 5th inning. So if we happen to need them in the 6th inning, they're all ready to go and ready to be out there on the diamond and getting things going for us. So, this series is of course going to be important for us because we do want first place. And you see Jose Barrios, of course, has not given up a run yet. He's given up 2 hits, but you see there, Corey Kluber now give up another home run, as that's going to make it now 2-0 here as we're in the top half of the 5th. And of course, Kluber just trying to do his best here to keep things going. And I don't know when we're going to jump in here, but at some point here, I would say probably, ideally when I'm doing these, I'm trying to jump in here somewhere around that 6th inning. So if we still have, not scored a run yet, then definitely in the 6th inning there, we'll come in and jump in and see what we can do. But there you see, couldn't do nothing there in the 5th inning there for Boston. So now big Vladdy Daddy, of course, we got him to ground out there. And of course, Springer there is able to get himself out there for us. So now, here we are in the bottom of the 6th here. Now, the question is, do we go ahead and jump in now, or do we go ahead and just see how this inning plays out? Well, we're going to go ahead and see how this plays out. And there you see, okay, Wong got a nice little double there for himself. And then, of course, Duvall's on board. So now Justin Turner knocks in a run. So we're down by 1, and then we ground out. So Corey Kluber now here in the 7th inning, and by now we should have pulled him out. And yeah, okay, now we come back in the bottom of the 7th as we tie this up there with a home run. So now we're going to go in here and try to see what we can do here in the bottom of the 7th. Now, I do apologize right now to let you guys know that there is no sound for these first, I think, 2-3 games of this series because for whatever reason the sound, I know what the reason was. I found out later on. Originally I thought the sound was going through my headphones along through my for my headphones, so I can be able to hear the game, and also I thought it was going through the card, the capture card there. But I forgot that I did not plug up the chat cord, the Elgato chat cord through my headphones and then hook it up to the Elgato. So the sound went out, and I figured that out after I did the video here when I was editing this up and everything. I was like, okay, why is that? Why is there no sound at all? And that would happen to be the case. Kind of figured out my own, but also kind of double checked online to see what the issue was, and I was like, yep, that's exactly what it was. So that's why you're hearing the music right now here as we see a big home run. Nice job there as we break up this tie, and Hernandez gets a beautiful home run there. First home run of the season there for him, as the Red Sox now lead this one 3-2. And the Red Sox looking very, very good in today's game. As we'll see the replay here in this one. Of course, don't forget to check out other social media there. As you see, of course, our Twitch channel. There you see that's going to be ESGNet. Or I should say it should be, what is it? Twitch.tv/ESGNet for our Twitch channel, as well as our other social media. There you see our Twitter at ESGNetYT. Definitely go check it out. But yeah, we're just seeing some highlights here. Some defense there, playing very well there for Toronto, which seemed like it was pretty much a thing to hear for the first couple of innings. Then we go to the 8th inning here. And of course, we have Corey out there still pitching, and it seemed like his confidence level is still up. Energy level, not so, but I kind of told myself, like, okay, if he gives up a big hit at any point here, because we got to try to build some confidence in him to keep him out there and try to get him think that he can throw some of those pitches that we really need to really lay on him, like the sinker and the slurve. But there you see Bo Bichette coming out here. We'll see what he can do. 0-2 count with 1 out, nobody on. This one's going to float out there. Yoshida trying to get down there, and Yoshida picks up the ball. But unfortunately, that's just not going to be enough there as the runner does advance. So now the question is, do we keep Corey Kluber out here? Well, we'll see what we can do against Matt Chapman. As Chapman 1 for 3 for the day. He's 0 for 1. Or I should say 0-1 here at the plate. Ground ball there to Hernandez. Hernandez scoops that one over the Ref Snyder. Ref Snyder throws there to first. And that is going to be the double play. That is going to get us out of the inning. And now the question is, do we warm up our pitcher, or do we try to let Corey Kluber go full on completing the game here? So we decided to go ahead and bring in Chris Martin instead, because now we got to face Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So this is definitely a butt clincher right here. I'm going to be pointing Frank here, as we're up by 1. And a big guy like him, like big Vladdy Daddy there, Jr., because his dad was the same way. Just he brought fear to a lot of pitchers there back in the day. So that's 1 away there as we get Vlad there to ground ball there. Then we see this one get launched out there to deep center field here. Tapia trying to track this one down here, and he is going to be underneath that ball. And that's going to be out number 2. As now George Springer is going to have to take a seat. So 1 out away here, as Alejandro Kirk will be up next here. 0 for 3, he ground out earlier. And then we'll see what he can try to do here, as he's looking at an 0-1 count. Ground ball, pop out, or a strikeout of any kind. Anything really to help us out here. Just as long as he does not have that ball going over the fence will be great. And that ball is thrown over the first, and the ball game is over with. Red Sox win this one 3-2 is your final. Great job there from the Red Sox, picking up the victory here. And of course, getting game 1 of the series. So we have now set the tone of this game, and it's not going to be a high scoring, hopefully it's not going to be a high scoring series, but so far it was a high scoring game. Pretty decent there. We came back towards the end there in the 7th inning. Corey Kluber, decent game for him. 8 innings of work, 8 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned runs. He is going to pick up the win. I felt like, with the final innings there, we pitched with him. He seemed like he was settled. He was calmed down, ready to go. But a couple of the games I've played with him, just like he was just kind of off or something. It could have been me as a user, but for the most part here, Corey did a great job there of getting the win. Hernandez, of course, picks up the player of the game there, 2 for 3 for him, a home run and a double. And then, of course, the other notables there, Ruff Snyder, 1 for 3, a home run, an RBI, and a run scored. Connor Wong is getting better. He is starting to get that little bit of slump that he was in, 2 for 4 in the ball game. And take a look at Toronto. There you see Bo Bichette, 1 for 4. Chapman, 1 for 4. Vlad, 1 for 4. So that's really nice. And of course, George Springer, 2 for 4 So we were able to keep the 3, 4, 5, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 hitters there pretty quiet. Only really averaging just about a hit, giving up a hit there to each one of them. Not too bad, but we could do a little bit better. As for us, there you see Corey Kluber gets the win there, his third win of the season. Now he's 3-1. Chris gets the save, his first save of the season, and caught still in there. Connor Wong is going to be in that. So now we get ready to go to game number 2 of the series, and of course Chris Sale's been doing a great job here. Had a little bit of a rough start of the season, but he has kind of turned things around here in the last couple of starts here for him. As we look at game number 2, and of course Chris Sale's 4-0 in 6 starts. He's the last couple starts, a couple episodes ago, he had a couple no decisions, but now he is starting to go on the right track here. 42 innings of work, 59 strikeouts, and a .86 ERA. He's going to be taking on Mitch White, as you see there. He's a young man from 20 years of age, 6'3", 210 pounds, from California, a righty. He's been in the league for a short amount of time there. See potential, and a 73 overall. And of course, there you see the great Chris Sales, who's been doing very well for us. Of course, a couple seasons ago, he was injured, and he's trying to, of course, bounce back to gain his reputation back to being one of the, by far, one of the best pitchers out there in the league. There you see his WAR at 2.0, decent WAR there for him, and of course, great pitching, and of course, southpaw. I feel like I've been doing pretty well against southpaws here as of lately here in this game, and of course, a couple other games. Because used to be, I'm quite honest, I've noticed that used to be not like that. And if you watch my former Kansas City Royals franchise, we didn't do so well with the lefties there, but. Yeah, Chris Sales did a great job there. His last start was, of course, against Baltimore, where they won that game 5-0. And then there you see Toronto. We went ahead and simmed this one at 6-3. Toronto wins this one as Toronto gets their 21st win of the season. There you see the numbers there. Bichette, Vlad, he had a triple in the game. Whit Merrifield, former Royal, he had a home run in the game. And of course, Mitch White, 6 innings of work there for him, 6 hits, 3 runs, and had a nice little start there for them, and of course helped them get the win. Verdugo was the leadoff there, as looks like Refsnyder played center there. Connor Wong was behind the plate. Of course, Rafael Devers, 1 for 3 in the game with a run, 2 RBIs, and a walk there for him. He's batting right now .353. So he's coming off that high that he's been on here as of late. Hit a nice home run, as well as he had 2 RBIs in the game. Justin Turner had a RBI, and of course Bobby Dahlbeck had 2 doubles there in the game. And of course, caught still in there, Alice Verdugo. But there you see Chris Sales there, 6 innings of work, 4 hits. Just not a good game there for him. Had a rough go there. So now we're gonna get ready for game number 3. And I think this is one we are going to be, I believe we're going to showcase this. But there you see Tanner Hook's numbers here. And I feel like I'm doing pretty well with him, pitching with him on his days there. 26 years of age. He's been in the league for about a little over a season now. B potential, 83 overall. And he's just started to continue to climb there and within the organization. Born in Illinois, and of course, 230 pounds, 6'5" there. He's got a nice, decent ERA for us for the season right now, 3.18. He's given up 2 home runs, 4 walks, and he has 34 strikeouts for the season. And he's been here right now 3-3 for the year, and we're looking to be. He's pretty promising here. He's got a good future for us as a guy in the rotation here. Could be bumping up probably with the next season or two. Could be that number 2 guy for us. There you see Gussman there for the Blue Jays, and there you see his numbers here for this season. And of course, he's got his 3rd L for the season in 6 games, and he is trying to turn things around here today in game 3 here at Fenway. So far this series is tied 1 game apiece, and we'll see how game 3 is going to go. Hopefully we can turn things around here with Tanner on the heels here today, and we'll see if we can pick up another win for us, as we really need to get some momentum going here for ourselves, especially as we get ready for going to this 4th game of the series. And of course, if we can win these next 2 here, that will definitely put us in first place. So let's go ahead and get into the action here. Start at the bottom of the first with no runners on board and 2 away. And we'll see what Rafael Devers can do with his at bat. And of course, I feel like we've just been electric with Devers as he takes the first pitch there, and that's going to be a slider. So now looking at an 0-1 count. 354 average right now in today's matchup, as he'll take another pitch there, and that'll be out of the zone. Makes it now 0-2. He goes after that pitch out of the zone. Now 0-2. Next pitch here, he just clobbers this ball here out to right field around Pesky's pole, and that ball is gone. Home run there for Rafael Devers, as Devers puts up a run on the board here. 15th home run of the season. That's what the Red Sox want to start off here on the right foot with 2 away. When you got your big bat here doing some damage, and of course you got even another big bat coming up here with Adam Duvall coming up right behind him. And you know you're going to get some decent pitching here. And we'll see a pitch there. That ball, yeah, is gone. So Adam will be up next here. We'll see what he can do with an 0-2 count. And we'll see if they're going to be more cautious now here, as this one's going to get slapped there high and deep over to the Green Monster. That ball is up, and it is gone. Back-to-back jacks there for the Red Sox, as they put up another home run here, another big fly here at Fenway. There you see the boys there like what they're seeing, and it's now 2-0 Red Sox lead this one, as we're here in this ball game. We are definitely electric here tonight with back-to-back jacks on 2 outs of all things. Wish we had more base runners there, especially with the Rafael Devers one, but hey, it happens, as that ball is going to be just hit over the wall. Great job there. We'll continue on now. We'll see if we can go now back to back to back, as we'll see Turner up next, and Turner hits this one up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit there for him. That's going to get him on board with a 1-0 look from him, as now Boston, or I should say now Toronto here, getting a little concerned here with themselves. Now we'll see what McGuire can do next, as he's hitting 297. McGuire 0-1 count here. McGuire hitting this one there. That's going to go down right field line. That's going to be a base hit. Justin's going to go from first to third on that hit. Now it's going to put runners on the corners now with 2 away. Of course, Christian Arroyo will be up next. We'll see what he can do as he hits this one up the middle there. That is going to go up the middle. That is going to be a base hit there for him, and that's going to bring in another run. And that's going to make it now 3-0 here at Fenway. So the Red Sox just know they need this win here today. They know how important it is, and they're doing a great job there showing that. As we'll see Yoshida here up to next here, and he'll pop this one up here high and deep. This is going to go out to center field, and that's going to end the momentum here that we've had in today's game, as that's going to be a pop out. Ends this one here in the first inning. 3-0 here. Red Sox take the lead here. We'll see if they can now continue that here, as we got to play some really good defense now for ourselves. So we'll get to the top of the second here. George Springer will be up next, looking with bases empty and nobody out, leading off the second inning, as we'll see a swing and a miss there, and he's going to take a swing, cannot connect, and nice job there from Tanner gaining the first out of the inning. Kirk will be up next here. Full count there on him, and he hits this one up the middle there. Pitcher can't get to him. Tapia does. That's going to be rolled out to center field for a base hit. 1 on with 1 out. Brandon Belt will be up next. Of course, he's a Giants legend there in San Francisco, helping them win championships back early in the 2000s. As we'll see, Ref Schneider here throws this one, or runs this one over there, and then pops his run. I don't realize. I think that was basically me hitting the wrong damn button to get the double play. Should have been a double play there, but we don't get called for the error there. So nice. No, regardless, we'll try to get that back here. Hopefully, that don't come back on us. as Forsaro here will be up next. We'll see what he can do. A 1-0 count here for him, as there's 1 on and 2 away for the Blue Jays, as that's going to be a base hit there. Yoshida cutting this one off quickly, throwing that one into the infield, and now it's 2 runners on board with 2 away. So Red Sox got to play something here. They got to get a pitch here that can help them out, ground ball, a pop-up of some sort here to get them out of this inning. As we'll see next, Kreismar up the bat here. This will go up the middle there. Arroyo makes the stop. Arroyo trying to make a play there at first. He can't, and it's too late. Now the bases are loaded here for the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays got something going here for themselves. We'll see if they can continue that. As we'll see Whit Merrifield up next. 0 for 1 day for him. A big at bat for this youngster. We'll see what he can do. As the bases are loaded with 2 away. Ground ball there. Devers makes a nice play there to first, and that's going to be a great job there as we help him load up the bases but cannot bring nobody home. It's still 3-0 here for the Blue Jays. Or 3-0, I should say, for the Red Sox. Blue Jays come back here in the top half of the 4th. 2-2 count here on Springer. He will swing and miss, and he will take that one sitting down. That's out number 1 now here in the top half of the 4th. So same way we started off in the 2nd inning. Let's see if we can try not to be in the same predicament like we were in the 2nd inning. As Kirk will be up next. 0-2 count here. And Kirk swings and misses there on that one. As Kirk goes swinging, and it goes dancing there as he goes strike number 3. And that's going to be a nice sinker there. Nice job there. Throwing that ball there from Tanner as he's able to get Kirk out and get him out there wobbling around. So 2 away now for the Blue Jays. As Brandon Belt will be up next, and we'll see what he can try to do here. He's 0 for 1 for the day. He swings and misses as well on that split fastball there. That's 3 up, 3 down. Red Sox get out of the inning there. Still 3-0. Red Sox. As now we'll see big Vladdy Daddy Jr. up to bat. 0-2 count here for him, and he swats that one. And just getting a good timing on there. That's going to be a foul ball. So now 0-1 count. Got to be more cautious here in this next pitch now. Don't want him to have to go over the yard. As we'll see the pitch, this one's going to be fouled off on that slider. So he has an idea where we're at. But we got to make sure we get him to swing and miss here on this next pitch. As we'll see the pitch here. He check swings that one. You went around there, bro. And he is going to have to go take a seat. That's 1 away here now in the top half of the 6th. Springer's up to bat here. He's 0 for 2. And you see the pitch count getting kind of high this time around. And of course, the Red Sox and of course the Blue Jays really know that. See a base hit there going down the right first base line. Yoshida's going to have to get this one here. Trying to throw this one into second. And it's off target as there's a runner now at second base. Nice hit there from Springer. That puts him in scoring position now for Kirk. So Kirk will be up next with 1 on and a runner at second. 1-2 count here, or 0-2 count here for him. Pops this one up. Yoshida's going to track this one down near the first base line. Can't get to it, as I would probably say a little fan interference there. So now we'll see if we can try and get him here on this next pitch. 0-2. And that ball's going to be flared there. Shallow right field here. And Yoshida misplays it. That's going to cause a run to come in here. Kirk's going to get a double. And that puts the Red Sox, or I should say puts the Blue Jays here now up with a run as they're down by 2. Red Sox will lead at 3-1. So Brandon Belt's up next, 0-2 count. And he will check swing there. And they'll say he went around. That's going to be a strikeout there. Nice job. That's now 2 away here for the Blue Jays. Now we'll see here with 2 out and 1 on here. Let's see if we can get a kind of ground ball out here. As you see, Tanner Hook's energy is not the greatest right now. And this ball is going to get lofted out there to Verdugo out there left. Verdugo throwing this one in here. Can he get there on time? No, run is going to come across, and that's going to be the second run now here, as we should have got out of the inning. But whatever reason. So now, Tanner here, so we're going to try to keep him in here, try to see if we can keep this, get out of this inning here with him. We do, as they get the ground ball there. Nice play there from Arroyo. and that's going to now have this one at 3-2. Boston still leads this one here. Now we'll see Justin Turner up next. Turner flyers that one out to shallow center field. That's going to be a base hit for him, as he had a nice 0-1 count pitch there. And that's going to lead off the bottom half of the sixth here. Red Sox trying to come back in this one here. They had a nice 3-run lead, but then gave it up here in the there in the top half of the sixth. So we got to try to get it back. As McGuire up to bat next here. He'll hit this one there. That goes past the third baseman's glove for a single. And that's going to put him on board with 2 on and nobody out. Great job here for the Red Sox, as the Blue Jays now going to come out here, and they're going to have to change their pitching here, as they're going to tell him a good day, good night. And they're going to bring out Zach Pop here. 10 games he's been in so far this season, 1-1 record. He's also had a save opportunity. He's had 12 innings of work with a 3.75 ERA, 7-3 when it comes to strikeouts and walks. So we'll try to see if they can see if this is the right choice here for them to get out of the inning. As we'll see, Zach gives up a base hit there to Arroyo down first base line. Runner's going to come down to third. He's going to come in to score, and the Red Sox continuing taking the lead here now, 4-2. Nice job there from Arroyo. As Yoshida will be up next. 1-for-1 day here for Yoshida. As we'll see, a pitch here for him. He's going to drill this one. He's going to find a gap out there to left center field. Or excuse me, right center field there. Runner's going to come in to score, makes it now 5-2. Another run, second runner's going to come in to score, makes it now 6-2. Red Sox take the lead here as Yoshida. Great job there on that RBI, that 2 RBI double there. As Refsnyder will be up next. He's 0-for-1 here at the plate, and he's 1-for-2 for the day. As we'll see him try to outrun this pitch there. That is going to be a ground ball out. One away now finally here on the Red Sox, as Toronto really thinking to themselves, like, how in the hell is that the only first, how the hell that's the only out that we've had so far here in the inning. Tapia up next, and Tapia going to try to slap that one past the infield there, but he can't run that one down too quick, not quick enough, as the runner at second base is going to have to stay, and that's going to be a ground ball. That's a 2 away now on the Red Sox. Alex Verdugo up next here. He's 0-for-3. We'll see what he can do here. And of course, he has pretty good numbers. He has a 345 batting average right now when runners in scoring position here. And we'll see what he can try to do, as that one's going to get past the infield here. Can Verdugo get down the first base line? He does. And the runner from second is going to advance to third. A nice hit there from Verdugo, getting himself on board, and of course get the lead runner there in advance of the lead runner. So now Rafael Devers, as of course we've seen back in the first inning, hits that big home run. Now the question is, can he have another big at bat here to really just blow up this game and get the Red Sox take another monster lead here? 4-run lead right now for the Red Sox. So we'll see a 1-0 count here, and that's going to break the bat of Devers as they're going to throw this one over to first. Nice routine play, and the Red Sox get out of the inning there. And the Blue Jays, of course, thanking themselves that the inning's over with, as they give up a few more runs. So Rodriguez will be up next here, pitching for us, and we're going to try to see maybe we can end the game here with him, as we have a nice 4-run lead. We'll see Merrifield up to bat. He's 0-for-3 for the day. He's looking at an 0-2 count. Try to see if we can get him quickly to ground this one out. No, he is going to get that one past the infield. Base hit there for him. And the Blue Jays start off where they left off at last time they were up to bat. We're getting things rolling there for themselves, as that is going to be a base hit for them. As now we'll see Santiago will be up next here. We'll see what he can do. Ground ball here. Nice job there from Rodriguez. Can they turn the 2? And they do. Nice job there. 1-6-3 double play. Or actually, no, 1-4-3 double play there for the Red Sox. So now we'll see Bo Bichette be up next. We'll see what Bichette can do. So that's going to be a swing and a miss there on that circle change, and that's going to get him out of the inning. Nice job there for the Red Sox, as they still take a very good lead here. So now we'll see Trevor Richards up next. He's been in 8 games so far this season, with now taking on Adam Duvall, who is now 1 for 3 for the game. He had that solo shot, remember that back-to-back shot with him and, of course, Devers. We'll see what he can do here now, 0-1, and he's going to rip this one there to right field. That's going to be a base hit for him, and that's going to put a runner on board with nobody out. And that's going to put the Red Sox with a runner on board. Turner up next, and we'll see what he can do. He's going to drop this one there to shallow right field before a base hit. 2 runners on board with nobody out. And so far, Richards is not doing his good enough job here for the Blue Jays. I wouldn't be surprised if the next batter he does not get out, he'll get pulled. So Reese will be up next. And of course, they're looking for a double play here. As we'll see, this popped up here. That's going to be high and deep. It's going to drop. It's going to be a hit there out to shallow right center field for a base hit. And that's going to put now the bases loaded now here for the Red Sox, who have a great opportunity now to get something done for themselves here and really put this ball game away. They're already up by 4 runs. And that should be good enough, but you know, this is MLB The Show. No lead is ever safe. So Christian Rowe will be up next. 2 for 3 for the day for him. He is 2-7 for the series with a couple of RBIs. We'll see what he does here against Richards. He'll hit this one here. That's going to drop down. The nice job there as that drops out the shallow center field for a base hit. And that's going to put another runner on the board here. 7-2 now. Red Sox lead it by 5. As Yoshida will be up next. 2 for 3 day for him. He's looking at an 0-1 count and keep this money train going. As we'll see this one here, head out there. Nice job there out to left center field. And that's going to be a base hit. Run's going to come in to score. Nice play. 2 runs actually come in to score. 2 RBI double there for him. And Anthony Bass will now get his name called up here to put a tourniquet on this bleeding that's happening right now against the Red Sox. So Blue Jays here trying to get out of the inning here. They have not got it out yet, and Red Sox are still red hot as they got 2 runners on board here. We'll see Refsnyder here. Refsnyder going to ground out to second. Runner's going to come across the plate. That's going to make it now a 10-2 ball game. As we'll see Tapia up next. So they finally got it out there on the Red Sox. We'll see what Tapia can do. And Tapia, yeah, unfortunately he can't be a part of the parade either, as he'll ground out there to short, and that's now 2 away, but a run will come in to score, make it 11-2. So a 9-run ball game here for the Red Sox. As the Alex Verdugo will be up next. He's 1 for 4 for the day. He's looking at an 0-1 count. See if he can keep this party going here with 2 outs, and that's gonna be a ground ball past the second baseman, and that's gonna be a base hit, and that's gonna put a runner on board. So 2 away now. And a runner on board now. Devers up here. And, of course, you're going to be very cautious with Devers. As Devers here hits this one there. Can they get the one past the infield here? That's going to be thrown to first. And that's going to finally end this drastic inning here for the Toronto Blue Jays, as they're down by 9. So now we're going to bring out one of our relievers here to help us out and try to end this game here on the right foot. As Red Sox out here with a 9-run lead. We'll see if we can hold on to this 9-run lead, as now we'll see Brashear here out to pitch. 2-2 count here on Brashear, as he's at a 2 for 3 day. He'll take the pitch there, and that's going to be a strikeout. Nice job. That's 1 away now here on Toronto, as Cashmere up next here. And we'll see what he can do with a 1-0 count. This is going to be a ground ball there to Adam Duvall. Duvall going to tag first, and he does, and that's now 2 away here in the 9th. Red Sox just 1 out away here from wrapping this one up and taking game 3 of this series, as Merrifield will be up to bat here. 1 for 4 for him so far here today. He got a single back in the 7th. That's pretty much all he's able to do here today, as he's looking at an 0-2 count with 2 away. And the pitch. And this one's going to be grounded up the middle there. Base hit there for Toronto. So Toronto not really to go away just yet, as they have now a runner on board with 2 away. As we'll see, Santiago, we'll see what he can try to do, is he'll hit this one there. And he'll hit up the middle just as well for another base hit for Toronto. So Toronto knows where our weakness is. They're at shortstop. But the question is, can we cover that up and get out of this game here and not let them get something going? Bo Bichette next here. He'll hit this one there to Devers. Devers grounds that one over and then get thrown over the first, and that is going to be your ball game. Final score 11-2. Boston win this one by 9. Nice job there from the Boston Red Sox, and the great hitting that we had there towards the end, putting up more runs there, especially there in the bottom half of the 8th. Great there victory for us. And of course, we lead the series now 2-1. Yoshida, your player of the game there, 3 for 4 for the ball game for him, as he had 2 doubles and of course 4 RBIs in the game. Tanner, nice victory there for him. 6 innings of work, gave up 8 hits, so had 11 strikeouts, no walks, and only 2 earned runs. Congrats there to him. And of course, there you see some notables there for Toronto. Kirk, 3 for 4, double, an RBI, and a run scored. George Springer, 1 for 4, and a double and a run scored for him. And then, of course, Vlad, surprisingly enough, we kept him quiet. Him and Bo Bichette both go 0 for, both Bichette goes 0 for 5. And, of course, Vladdy goes 0 for 4. So that was a great job keeping those guys quiet and not letting them get too rowdy. Of course, that means Game 4, it's going to be more pressure for us to keep them quiet and keep control of them, as they'll probably try to have a breakout type of game against us in the 4th and final game of this series. There you see the numbers there for us, and of course, like I already mentioned already, just a great player performance there, especially in that 7th inning there, getting in 5 runs, and we're doing a really good job there of just sealing the deal and making sure things get done. And yeah, we did a great job with that, and I'm hoping we'll see more of that in the course of the season. I know it can't happen in every game, but it'll be nice, especially high-profile games like this, when the division's up for grabs. We hope that we can have more games like this against our divisional rival, especially with Toronto and, of course, Baltimore being the 2 teams that will really do a good job here of creeping up at us at times. So we'll go to the 4th and final game here in today's episode. And, of course, Garrett Whitlock here. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job with Whitlock. Young man, 26 years of age from Georgia, 6'5", 225 pounds, B potential, and an 81 overall. There you see his numbers so far here, 3-1 for the season, 41 innings of work. He's given up 32 hits, 10 runs, all of them been earned. Give up 3 home runs, 7 walks, and struck out 44 with a 2.20 ERA. Great victory in his last start, which was, I believe, that Baltimore series. Of course, he's going to be taking on the Blue Jays, Alec Manholm, as he is 2 for 2 for this season so far in 6 starts, 37 2/3 innings of work with 32 strikeouts, and has the ERA at near 4.50. But yeah, Garrett, for the most part here, I feel like I've been pitching really well with him here as of late. His starts have been pretty solid. He's I think he has like 5 quality starts so far, and I think he's brought in a couple of good. He's came close, I think, one game. I want to say he's got at least one complete game, but I could be wrong there. But he's getting close. The way he's been getting deeper and deeper in the innings, he could have if he doesn't have one already, he should have one for us this some point here this season. But there, of course, there you see the numbers there for the Blue Jays pitcher. Now, the 4th final game, we do have some audio, so thank goodness, because I realized what I did wrong from the previous when I was recording from the first 3 games. I recorded their days in between each other, so we got some audio here from some gameplay, and we'll get into it right now. So we're here at the top of the 6th here. We're down by 2, and we'll see a nice strikeout there on Bo Bichette, as he is going to take that one looking, and it's now 1 out here for the Blue Jays. We're trying to really try to fight back here. Garrett not having a good game for us. Pitching has been kind of lousy, but we'll see what we can try to do here as we get another nice strikeout there. That time it's Chapman, and he does not like what he is seeing there in the pitching there that time around. So Vlad's going to be batting 5th here now today. Normally he's batting fourth, or sometimes in that 3 hole, but today he's batting fifth. We'll see a tip foul ball there, and that's going to be a strike there on him. Now 0-2 here on Vlad. And of course, he's 0 for 2 for today. We'll see Hernandez grounds this one over there to first, gets Vlad out, and that's going to be it for the inning there. So we get out of the inning pretty modestly there, but we're still struggling here, down by 2. So Alex Verdugo will be up next. He's looking at an 0-2 count, or 0-2 day here for him. As Alec here has got 65 pitches already underneath his belt. As you see the sinker, that'll be a strike 1. So Verdugo, of course, with him, I feel like we can move him around the order. I feel like we might move him at the top of the. We might have him play leadoff sometimes. I think he's better with lefties, so I think we might have him lead off for lefties, and then of course have Tapia come down at 2. I would love to have Tapia to steal bases there, but I'm still trying to get used to the base stealing here. It's been a while since I've been able to steal bases here on this game. Adam Duvall will be up next as we see a drop third strike there on Devers, getting out number 2. And then now Adam Duvall here hits this one out to right, and that's going to be out there for them, and that will end the bottom half of the 6th. It's a tough break there for us, as we'll see now, bottom half of the 7th, and Turner gets a great pitch there, but unfortunately that is not going to be good enough there for a hit, as he gets all of it, but goes right there to left fielder Biggio for the catch and the out. McGuire will be up next. We'll see what more McGuire can do, as he has a 0-1 count right now. 1 for 2 for the day for him. It's down by 2 still here, and that's going to be up the middle there. Base hit for McGuire. And we're trying to see if we can get a 1-out rally going here in the bottom half of the 7th here. We've seen it before for the Red Sox. Well, I'm hoping we can get lucky here again. As Christian Rowe will be up next, and that one's going to go out there. That's going to fly out to shallow, or to right or left center field there for a base hit. 2 runners on board, and the Red Sox are starting to put things together. As now the Blue Jays, looks like their pitching coach here is going to come out here and relieve this young man from his duties, as we'll see a new pitcher. We'll see who it is coming up here, as it'll be Tim Mazea. We've seen him earlier back in game 1, and we'll see if we can, we got lucky that time around with him. We'll see if we can do so again here in this one in game 4. You see his numbers for the season so far. 0 for 2 here day for Yoshida, as he's got a 1-1 count with 1 out, and Yoshida here hits this one, and that's going to hit out to shallow right field, but it's going to get caught there pretty quick and easily, as that's going to be out number 2 here for the Red Sox. So Springer doing a great job there getting that ball, and of course getting the out. Hernandez up next. Hernandez 0 for 2 for the day. We'll see the pitch, and this one's going to get grounded off there to the shortstop, and they get the force at second, and that retires a size. Now we go to the bottom half of the 8th. We'll be at the top of the order. 1 for 3 day here for Tapia, as he's going to lead off here. And Tapia here does a great job here. And this is what I love about Tapia. I can get that first pitch and get a ground ball there, get him past the infield there and get a base hit. That's a nice job, as he'll lead off there very well there for the Red Sox. As now we'll see Verdugo be up next. 0 for 3 for Verdugo. He's looking at an 0-1 count. And he'll hit this one there. That's going to get past the infield there. No one can make a play, as the second baseman trying to make a diving play, but keeps at least in field there, but it's going to be an infield base hit. Devers will be up next here with 2 on and nobody out. Devers looks for the pitch here, and he's going to rifle this one over the right field. Can't get that one into a hit there. That's going to be out number 1 there. Nice catch there from George Springer on that one, still in the base hit. So Eric Swanson, I should say, will be up next. 3 games he's been in so far this season. He has 3 innings of work, and he has 2 strikeouts. And right now, has no numbers against the righties, but he does have a .250 average against lefties. And right now, he's taking on Adam Duvall, a big-time righty. So now he hoping to not continue getting any numbers against righties here, but we'll see what he can do against this righty, as he's 0 for 3 here for the day. He's going to hit this one there. That's going to be a ground ball to the second. Can they get the double play? They can turn the double play, and that's it for the inning. You see Duvall cannot believe it that he was called out. As Rodriguez will be up next. He's been in again in 11 innings so far this season. with 7 holds, and we'll see what he can try to do here defensively here against the Toronto Blue Jays. As we'll see a pitch there, that's gonna be a ball, and looks like, oh no, we don't need no more injuries, guys. It looks like Hernandez is grabbing his shoulder, and that on that last play there, and he's gonna have to be taken out of the game. Oh no. So we have to bring out Brazier. He will have to come out, and he'll have to pitch here in the top half of the 9th. And hopefully Rodriguez is all right. We don't need any more injuries. We already got our shortstop there in there. And, of course, I believe we got a couple of minor leaguers as well. As Bo Bichette will get rung up there. Nice play as we get him to strike out. And that's now 1 away. Chapman will be up next. And, of course, Chapman having a 1-for-3 day here for himself, as he's been kind of helpful here with the Blue Jays on this run they've been going on here in today's game, as they still lead it by 2. And as we see a nice strikeout there on Chapman, that is now 2 away here on the Blue Jays. As we'll see the slider there from StatCast, and that's a beautiful stat. I love seeing those stats there, the pitches. As the Red Sox here now trying to get big Vladdy Daddy out next here, 0-for-3, and that's going to be a hit there. That's going to be over to Adam Fall, and Adam able to tag out first, keeping big Vladdy Daddy out of play. So now Jordan Romero will be up next here. He will try to close out this game and try to split this series 2 games apiece now here against us Red Sox. As we'll see, Justin Turner will be up next, the lead off the bottom half of the 9th. He's got a 1-for-2 day here with a single already here today. We'll see what he can do. The lead is off here. So Justin looking at an 0-1 count. And the pitch, that's going to be a ground ball there to third. And they're going to turn this one into a play, and they do so over to first, as he cannot outrun that ground ball. McGuire will be up next, as he's got a 1-0 count. And McGuire getting this one there. That's going to be a ball there to shortstop. We'll see the shortstop make a nice throw to first, and he gets him out. Nice play. A little Jeter hop there over to first. Arroyo will be next, as he's got a 1-for-3 day here for him. And he's going to take a pitch there, and that's going to be 1-0. So great job there taking that first pitch, not going after it, not chasing anything. We'll see the base is still empty with 2 away. And Royal here coming up, pops this one here high and deep, or high and shallow, but just enough there for the right fielder to get to it. And unfortunately, we are going to split this series. Dang it. Red Sox lose this one here 3-1. Tough break there for us. And now, where does this put us at here for this series? Well, you'll see here in a bit that we are tied for the series, and of course, there you see Romero gets his 10th save. Whitlock, of course, gets a loss here for himself, as he goes 8 innings of work, giving it 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk with 3 earned runs. And of course, Alec Manoch, he will be the winning pitcher and the player of the game there for his efforts on the diamond here for the Blue Jays, as they picked up the victory there. Of course, looks like Chapman had the hit that really did things there. 1-for-4 for the day with a run and 2 RBIs, and a run score there for him. Well, Merriweather as well, 2-for-4 there day for him. Looks like Bo Bichette. We looked like we got him struck out 3 times in this game, so that's nice to see. But it looks like Chapman and Kevin Kazmaier there is going to be your guys that did the damage there against us here today. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors there for Toronto. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors. And of course, we did a great job there. We were hitting very well, but we just left too many guys stranded on the base pass and not bringing them home, and that will definitely cost you really good. As you see, Rafael Devers, his 16th home run of the season, as that was really the only run that we got way back in the first inning, and that's pretty much looks like all we can muster up. We had a lot of runners in left on, got quite a few double plays there. We had at least three different types of double plays, And of course, there you see our guy. He's going to be out for a while there. We can put him on I think the 15-day DL. Ramirez there, or I should say Rodriguez there on that one. But we're back at right where we're at when we started this episode here today. Half a game behind the Blue Jays, as they're 22-10. We're at 22-11. Yeah, we lose our winning streak there as the Blue Jays go on a 1-game winning streak right now. Ooh, yes, that's what I like to see. Yankees on a 3-game losing streak. Hallelujah, thank you. But nonetheless, here we'll take a look here coming up. We've got a big series coming up. We've got a nice interleague series coming up with the Phillies and of course Atlanta, and you guys will actually get to see some of that series coming up in the next episode. And of course, there are a couple games that you guys will be able to in that episode. Next episode, there'll be a link down below that you can watch the games that we did not show highlights of. You can watch the full game of it. I'm going to be doing that now in a couple of videos here and there. I'll let you guys know like I am right now. But yeah, we got the Philly series, and of course we got the Atlanta series coming up. So we'll show both of those. We'll show both of those series. We'll pick and kind of decide what the matchups are for those, and we'll decide from there of what I'm going to cover the highlight video in the next video, or whatever I don't cover be a full length video of some of those games there. So but yeah, stay tuned for that coming up. Like I said, there'll be a link down below in the description in the next video, and letting you guys know which games those are that you guys can watch on your leisure. But yeah, Red Sox right now playing really good, and we're going to keep things up going for ourselves. Like right now, Philly has a winning record now, 18-14. We'll see with them in that series coming up, and we'll see how well we do against them. But that's it for this episode of the Boston Red Sox franchise here. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the series, and of course, if you want to see more, hit that bell notification, and of course, hit the subscribe, and of course, leave a like for us. That helps us a lot. Doesn't cost anything. It's free, so that definitely helps us out to help grow the channel, and of course, get the series out there for everybody else, or for all the other Red Sox fans out there. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, go Red Sox Nation, keep each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.